The phone is white. It's the phone is white. It's AT&T. The keys are gray. It has a string. It's older than my grandma's toenails. Um, One day the phone picked itself up and said hello. Hello. Then hung itself up. Now the phone is now the phone is dead and can't pick itself up anymore. Other people have to do it now. And then they lived happily ever after. Telephone, oh telephone. Why can you only call from home? I like bacon. I want that story. I know the seriousness. Amen. I want her book. Thank you. What was your object? A paper cut. Once upon a time, there was once upon a time there was a super clip. No, not from AK-47, a regular purple clip. Every other paper clip in the drawer was bigger than the paper clip. One day, the purple paper clip got attached to a magical piece of green paper with sparkles. When it finally got put back in the drawer, it quickly learned how to master all her powers. The next day, when all the bigger paper clips came to pick on her, she used her magical ninja powers and killed, like beat up all the bigger clips. Yes. Killed, like beat up all the bigger clips.
I can't say kill in terms. I was like, psych, you know.
Can I read my own? Sure. Mine is not like all these. I was so mad. And see what happens when you get mad, such as you your imagination? No. Give me a coffee mug, baby. She had a paper clip. I first gave you an eraser. Kyle, are you finished?
Like 2 more sentences.
Kyle, what was your object? About paper clip. Jordan's object was a dollar. It's money.
You put that with a brick.
What?
It got rich.
The devil. I should have listened to my rich. Where is he? I don't know. I called him. I didn't hear from him. I should have listened to my mom when she said to be thankful for what I had. I wasn't a popular kid in school, nor was I the richest. One day my mom told me she had lost her job. I didn't know what to say because the job was the only thing keeping the family together. My sister left the week after because she said she deserved the best. Then my brother followed me and my dad. My cried for days, blaming herself. I guess she thought she was the reason for the family falling apart. A couple months after my mom ended up in the hospital, before she passed, she gave me a dollar and told me to be grateful for what I had. Later on, I found a letter that said, sorry, I give you the world, but be thankful for what you have. Now I understood what it meant about being thankful for what I had. Why did I have to go after that? I gotta go after that? Yes. You wrote about it?
No, he's going.
I wrote about it. What did you say?
He's going.
I wrote about it. Go ahead, Ernest. How you going next?
Nah, you, bro.
Oh.
Nah.
You're like a novel.
I'm older than you, so I can tell you. Go ahead.
Oh, that was ridiculous. Yeah, $2. A coffee mug. Really? That's what I have to write about? How can someone write about something so simple as a coffee mug? It makes no sense. At least not to me. The only thing coffee mugs do is cold liquid and like such things to do. You know there's all types of coffee mugs that have pictures of somebody plain and white. It still makes no sense that you have to write about a coffee mug. It makes absolutely no sense. And that was a great story. Stretchy, so stretchy. TV show stretchy, so stretchy. Stretchy, so stretchy. One day, I was sitting on the curb. Why? I'm on top of my head. Makes no sense.
Were your feet dangling?
I don't know. That's my story. Really? Really? For real? You got my money for real? Okay. So y'all got here in time to do the first one. One day I was sitting on a curb. Why? Well, I can't say why. One day I was sitting on the curb, and this blue car rolled by, and actually that's what happened. He was driving down the street, and there was a little kid on the other corner, and he was driving by so slow. I pulled out my phone, and something told me to record what was going on. Something told me, hey, I started recording. When we got to the corner, all of a sudden, I pop, pop, pop. Now, mind you, I lived in the hood. Y'all been to Baltimore.
This is not a true story.
Y'all been to Baltimore. I live in the hood, right?
Not true story. This is what happened right next door to Miss Hopkins.
Did
Anyways,
she get a video of it?
Can I finish
she's
my
making
story?
up a story, y'all.
You don't know for sure. Right?
Oh.
But what if I take a flashlight?
Can you let me tell my
You have the
story?
video?
Can I tell my story? So, I pop, and this little girl was over, and I'm sitting on the curb. Now, why am I sitting on the curb? Because I'm playing jazz. I love playing jazz. I haven't played jazz. I haven't played jazz anymore. You play jazz? Oh, I'm sorry. I play jazz. Oh, neither was I. Oh, but so.
On her old.
Oh. So, I started laying on the ground, and it was on the video.
So funny.
And so they asked me, in Baltimore you have that, no snitch rule. There's no snitch, you don't snitch. So police came and asked us, see anything? I'm like, no. I don't say anything. Don't say anything. But it was on my phone, and the only way I could get it off my phone was to transfer it to the computer. But I didn't want the evidence on my computer, so I got a green USB drive and saved it on the USB drive.
Oh,
So I have all the evidence on the USB drive. Yeah.
Why would you end the story like that?
Question.
Okay, you know what? Justin broke the trunk and the
Wow.
story.
Right. Regular stories, right? We don't know. Some of them, I'm gonna be real. A couple of them felt real. A couple of them, even yours felt real about the roads. A couple of them felt real. A couple of them felt real. But how do we know if it's real or not? Were we there? No. You were there with the roads? You was the boy? You were the boy. I'm sorry. What? I'm lost. You were the boy with the rose. So you found, okay, gotcha. So, and the rose walked away. The rose jumped. It jumped out of his hand.
More like
No, the rose jumped out of his hand and walked away. But his story was real.
Tammy, that's not true. Your story's not true. I was there when you bought that flash drive.
Listen, I was it. So, let me ask you. Okay. Ask you. I want to challenge you to what? The story of Jesus' birth. Can anybody tell me the story of Jesus' birth? Well, before we get there. How was Jesus conceived?
Oh, okay. What happened was God put this baby inside of Mary and told that guy.
There are those who can see, but it's not because of how good or bad you are. God does not function on how good or bad you are. God functions on love. God loves you no matter how bad you think you are. So because he loves you, he would never say, well, you're this bad, I'm going to do this. That's not God. God loves you. And remember, he sent his only son. We start about the story. Jesus, he implanted Jesus into Mary. They didn't have sex. The angel came to Joseph, just like we were talking about. Poof, they got married. Jesus was born. He went to the cross. He lived. He went to the cross. He died. He rose again. And he ascended into heaven. And he's returned. So, but how many believe it? My question is, how many of you believe the story of Jesus? Okay. Okay. So when it comes to the point of it all, what you believe will be challenged, but you have to know why. Like Carrie said, the story about the rose was real. How many of you thought that story was real? He keeps saying it was real. He's gonna stick to it was real. He's gonna stick to it being real. Was your story real? How many thought Jordan's story was real? Wait, but I thought it was real. But see, that's the thing. But was your story real?
I kind of believed it.
Her story was real.
I kind of believed it, and then I looked at it. She was
Now, listen. She said her story was real. You have to know why you believe what you believe. You believe your story was real. Stephen says his story about the white phone was real. So, but and he likes bacon. So, if you believe that this is real, you have to know why you believe what you believe. And that's the point of what we did tonight. Believing. If you believe that Jesus Christ, the Son of God, he was put here by God, why do you believe it? And that's what you have to figure out.
All right, so that's it for tonight. Here we go. That's it. Yes, let's go. First person.
What'd you say? Shout out to Justin.
That's it.
And Raquel. There we go.
And not your mom or anybody.
Oh, and my mom.
Next person.
Everybody in the world.
Who's next?
Shout out to BX. Forget the Ravens.
You know she gonna cut that out, right? No, I'm not. Shout outs. Oh, that's too funny. Jordan, who you shouting out since you right there? Just turn around. Jordan. Jordan. Can you shout somebody out? Wave. Jordan. At least wave. Because Jordan doesn't talk. I don't know what the problem is. Steven. Shout out. What about this side?
I want to give a shout out to my mom and my grandma and my sister and Adam Lambert. What do you want from me? I got that.
Why do you do that? That's not English.
I love the Lord.
Oh my gosh. Who's next? Who's next? Dimitri's done. All right, Essence.
I want to do a shout out.
Wait a minute, Essence is gonna give a shout out. Oh, she swung the hand, Jesus.
You gotta look at the camera.
Essence, look at the camera.
I want to do a shout out to my mom, Anna Marie, Vanessa.
Hey, wait a minute, I can't hear. Start over. You took her sheet. Okay, just give your shout out, please.
I want to give a shout out to Anna Marie, Vanessa, and everybody at my school, and yeah.
Ernest, your last. No, you gotta come over. Shout out. Wait a minute, come here. Ernest. Well, you gotta give another one. Ernest, can we so we can wrap this up?
What the heck is wrong with you? Just look at the camera. Or to New Yorkers, whatever.
Oh. She said New York. She said New York. Okay. Shout out to my dog Anne Marie, doing big in Finland. Join us every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. 301 First Avenue South, Calvary United Methodist Church. We're the New Jays. Thanks for signing in. Have a good night.
Love you, Timmy.